Oh, isn't that true? Isn't that true? It was out completely, but now school is back as all of the Verde Valley schools are back in session, Jeff. It's an exciting week here on 108.9 The Hawk.
Early start this year. Early start. I can't believe. Middle of July.
They're like, come on back.
They had a 5-day break.
5-day break. They get off. We played that song last week, saying school's out, have a great time, go to the lakes.
They all burned their books.
They burned
threw them in the garbage, threw them in the lakes.
Garbage.
Now they're all waterlogged.
Now they're all waterlogged, and they're going to come back, and they're going to need some of those books for the new season. Is it called a season?
Yeah, I think it's a season of school.
It's a season.
They were in hiatus for 5 days.
This is my junior season.
Yes, junior season.
It's been so long since I've done college. I don't remember.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Okay. Oh, I get that.
Do you remember that reference?
Yeah, I get that one too, guys. That's good. Oh, Jason Gore's in the studio with us. Very nice to have him here for the morning show. It's been a bit of time, hasn't it, Jason?
Yeah, I mean, I used to host the morning show with you guys, and lately...
You did a great job.
Thank you. Then I ran for mayor of Verde, lost, won, and then it all just kind of fell apart. I kind of thought that after that would be... I kind of thought I'd come back to the morning show, but
but you're back. You are back. You do such good remotes, though. That's the thing. I will say you did. You did get stuck on that steak for a while in the hands on a steak contest.
Yeah, I did, and I didn't win. I didn't win the car.
Didn't get the car. Didn't even get the steak. They finally peeled that off of your skin, and you had to have a couple of skin graft surgeries. Yeah. That was one of the problems.
And I kind of thought after all of that, I understand paying your dues again. I do. I get it. I left, and I'm coming back. I just kind of, after the surgeries and everything, I thought that, I don't know. I thought that I'd be back here on the morning show. So it's really good. Boss Ron called me this morning. He said, "Get in there. You're back.
We're really happy to have you."
But Wisp, you know the deal, right? There. As we know with classic rock, there are many rules.
Many rules. You got to follow rules.
And also, there are many dues. Like it does not matter what you have done. That is the main rule. Does not matter. When the firm put out their record, they had to prove themselves.
They did have to prove themselves.
They could not rest on the laurels of Jimmy Page.
Right.
So you are a lot like the firm.
You are just like the firm. Jason, I do have to say, Boss Ron sent me a message, and he said you need to go down the hall and go into room 42 because there's a big remote going on in there, and we'll broadcast with you in just a few.
Okay.
Thank you for your service. You're
room
great
42.
At remotes.
Okay. Great. I thought we were going to go over like the news and like everything, but
we'll throw to you. Don't worry. We'll get you.
Room 42.
Good to have you back, buddy. Great to have you back.
Yeah, no, it's great to be here. I'll be in room 42 if you need me.
Great stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
What a trooper. Trooper.
He has gone through a lot.
He's gone through so much.
I thought I had gone through a lot. I thought Jeff the Anger Man Garlock was going down the crapper of life, but honestly, it went between you and me, and nobody's hearing this, I hope.
Nobody's hearing this. This is not being... Scotty, is this being broadcasted right now? He's shaking his head no. So that means no.
So what I'm saying... Jason has gone through a couple of things, if you know.
He's gone through some shit.
He's gone through some shit.
Throw that delay, Scotty.
Gotta throw that quick on delay on there. If we're talking about Jason, you gotta have a delay on there.
You gotta have that delay. And we got Jimmy and Jenny in the booth doing absolutely nothing as usual.
Nothing. Staring at walls like dullards. Just
whoa.
Just not good.
So we got a big 108.9 The Hawk morning show this morning. So much to go through. We're going to be bringing in CLINT and Trent from AN 960 The Ref. We're going to have them in just a few minutes to talk about the big opening this weekend at Sharney Field with, of course, the Greater Valley assholes taking on the Tyler University Scarves.
Can't put enough bigs on that one, I tell you. It was a big game.
And of course, you'll be able to hear that game right here live on 108.9 The Hawk, as we are the flagship station for Greater Valley asshole football. That's going to be a big game. Stan Pam Phillips, the great, the legend. He's been broadcasting for 40 years.
You know, Wisp, you are a legend in your own right. And
I am.
And then there is Stan Pam Phillips.
Stan Pam Phillips.
Stan Pam Phillips.
Stan Pam Phillips.
When I think big games, when I think sports.
Oh, yeah.
That is who I think of as Stan Pam Phillips.
Stan Pam Phillips. And he's never going to die. He's going to have that job forever.
He tells you that every time he does his job, too.
He opens the mic.
Every broadcast with, I'm never going to die.
Opens the broadcast, closes the broadcast.
Bookends.
Never gonna. It's a bookend. That's in radio terminology, kids. If you were just wondering, like, I would love to work in radio, what's some of that terminology? Well, that, my friends, is called a bookend. Bookend. Also, later on in the show, we're going to debut. Now, Jeff, I don't know if you know this. We're going to debut a clip from the latest single from U2.
Get out of here.
It's called Larry Mullen Jr. Sr. And basically what U2's doing on this record, they're just going back and taking the instrumental tracks from some of their previous hits.
Of course.
And adding new vocals to them. Some say it's lazy, some say it's genius. I say it's genius because I cannot wait to hear what this is going to sound like. The latest single, we're going to hear a clip from it here in just a little bit. Larry Mullen Jr. Sr.
As long as it shows up on my Zune, I'm happy. I just wanted to
Gotta get that on my Pono. Gotta listen to my Pono.
Yeah, my
you know what
Pono.
I mean?
Yeah,
I put my Pono and my Toblerone in my bag, and I'm reaching in there in the dark in like an airplane ride, and I'm like, which one's which? I've eaten 4 Ponos.
That's the problem with the Pono.
That is the problem with the Pono.
And they sell them in duty-free shops.
They really do. Right next to each other.
You don't know what you get. Right next to that Toblerone.
Hey, another big thing we do have to do, since we are the flagship station for the Greater Valley Assholes, we have to play their in-game sounds during today's morning show to celebrate the opening game. So just an example, you would hear this. If there's a first down, you're going to hear this.
First down.
First down. That lets you know. I always love hearing that in the game. I love hearing a good awooga. Awooga.
I love it.
And then, they're just going to surprise us throughout the show. You don't know what you're going to get. So get ready for that. Oh, wow. Anything with you, Jeff, before we bring in our guests here?
Oh, I've been lonely lately.
Okay. Well, so also a big thing today, we're going to be bringing in, people are going to be calling in for the Trap the Eagles tickets. Are you familiar with the Trap the Eagles promotion, Angry Man?
I am, but tell it to me like I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm going to tell it to you like you're a fucking drooling idiot.
Like I'm Jenny and Jimmy in there. Just tell it to me like there's morons in the booth.
Oh, they get paid so much. It's insane to think about how much Jenny and Jimmy are getting paid right now.
Gotta talk to station manager Ron about that. They should not be getting paid at all.
So,
especially with my lack of payment. But let's go on. Yes.
So what it is it's the Trap the Eagles promotion. Now everyone knows the Eagles are playing the Verde Dome next weekend. But this ticket promotion is you get these tickets, you go in, and as soon as they play a certain song, I don't know what song it is. I'll have to look that up here. Everybody leaves, and welders are standing by at every door. Yes. And they then seal every fucking door. And they're in, sealing the Eagles inside the Verde Dome forever.
Wow.
Finally, fantastic. A promotion I can get behind. Finally. Also, Big Truck's broadcasting live this Saturday night at Gigantic Owls, everybody's favorite bar in Valverde. Gigantic Owls for the Greater Valley Assholes post-game party. We're talking so much asshole here on 108.9 The Hawk. We might as well bring in the experts from 960 The Ref, which is a Valverde Valley Radio Partners station. So it's a sister station. It's down the hall. These guys are down the hall. They poke in sometimes when, we're playing a song and they're like, oh yeah, Renegade, I love that song. It's always good to see Clint and Trent. What's going on, guys? How you getting ready for the big game?
Hey folks, how y'all doing? Good to see you again. Clint here, Trent by my side.
Yeah, that's right.
AM 960 The Ref Greater Valley Football Radio, all sports, all the time, but mainly Greater Valley Football.
That's right. Thanks for the nice introduction there.
Yeah.
Clean 13 minutes. Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Really getting to it.
We got to
Appreciate
get,
your
we
time.
got to get right to you.
Got it. That's what we told each other right before we got it. Let's get to them. Let's not dick around this time because they're important. They're important to talk to.
Well, we got to.
No dicking around.
We have a lot of important business we got to get to here. We cover a lot. I mean, we cover everything here on 108.9 The Hawk. So we got to cover all of our grounds. And I do have to say, phone lines are open right now. Scotty just gave me the sign. Phone lines are open. So if you have, actually, what is it, Scotty? Is it caller number 108? Okay. It is caller number 108. If you're caller number 108 right now, you're going to get 2 tickets for the Trap the Eagles promotion.
If you're 107, get the hell out of here.
If you're 107, you get the fuck out.
If you're 109, you're on the blacklist. You ain't calling in again.
Clint Trent, you are not eligible because we are all part of the same family here.
Yes.
Oh, and I was just calling in.
Yeah, well, you better hang the fuck up.
I thought so.
Hang the fuck up.
Don't let them get through there.
They told me 37. They're like, keep calling. I'm like, okay.
No.
You see something?
Okay.
Say something. Well, there's another in-game sound. If you see something, say something. Always a big sound in the middle of a game. You guys know that. You've been down to Sharney Field so many games.
Legendary field. Love waking up feeling the morning dew between my toes as I walk barefoot on the grassy knolls of Sharney Field.
Oh my
the
God.
mist.
Of course.
The mist is like seeing the ghost of legends past.
That's right. It's a nice turf field, so you feel the dew between the turf. It's just such a nice. It was built with used tires from a Firestone plant that shut down in '47.
Yeah.
We all remember the Firestone plant, right?
We do.
Yeah.
My dad.
Yeah.
My dad worked there.
My dad worked with his dad there.
Yeah, they were tire boys. That's what they called the guys in the factory.
That's an official name.
Official
Yeah,
tire
official
boys.
name.
Even though they were men, they never graduated to tire men.
No,
they
never.
thought that would happen. They thought that promotion would come, but then the factory closed.
My dad drank
Hey,
himself
fun
to
fact-
death because he never became a tire man.
But we put-
I was
A lot
like,
of people-
but I told him on his grave, I said, this is a tire town. You follow the rules.
A lot of people don't realize the Greater Valley University mascot used to be the tire boy,
Yep.
but they thought it was too problematic, so they changed it to the asshole.
Yeah.
Smart move. I gotta say, you guys you paint a picture. I felt like you start talking, I just wanted to pull back because it was just like I was seeing the arena right in front of my eyes. Like I felt like I was told an epic tale there, and
You're there at Sharney.
Well-
You're there at Sharney Field. Of course, Sharney Field sponsored and named for our favorite restaurant in Valverde, Sharney's. No one eats for free.
No one eats for free at Sharney's.
So thank you for the field again, Ma Sharney. Phone lines slowly lighting up. We'll fire one off here once we. Not much happening here. Not.
Yeah.
108's high. I'm
That's a
realizing
high number.
That's a
Weird.
high number.
Be lucky if
but
we get to 18.
we'll get
Yeah, I called in again, and they told me I was 4. Maybe they've reset.
that's-
I don't
That's
know.
every time we yell at them, they reset, which is not a good move on their end, but they're not
Never a
very
good
good
move.
employees either.
So, guys, we got our assholes up against the Scarves this weekend. Why don't you give me a little preview of what you think's going to happen when that pigskin flies?
Well, a lot of people think that this is a rivalry game, but I gotta tell you that the Greater Valley assholes have had the Tyler University's number for years.
Yeah.
Like, this is more like a homecoming game where, you set it up to have a real easy opponent,
Yeah.
so you beat a team's butt in front of all your family and friends.
Yeah, it's all about, the alumni coming back and seeing just a good ass whipping, and that's what they call it.
It's about asshole tradition, really.
Yeah, it's about just getting into that red eye. That's what they call the tradition here, the red eye tradition.
It's that red eye tradition.
That beautiful red-eye tradition.
And I think it's just like the Tyler University Scarves, have a lot of secret weapons.
Yep.
As we all know, there's a lot of cocaine in those scarves.
God.
All the kids, been a lot of steroid accusations going around, but I think it's just mainly cocaine.
You think it's mainly cocaine?
It's mainly the cocaine.
Cocaine.
Is it?
It's mainly the cocaine.
Wow.
I mean, that is the problem. Once they made cocaine legal in these sports games.
But only for college football.
Only for college football, because all bets are off, is what they say. All bets are on because all bets are off. And that, of course, is the motto down at the Verde OTB, where you can't bet on these things.
You can't bet on them.
Yeah, it's kind of like that season of The Wire where they just let all drugs be legal in that one little spot on that street. It's just like that for the greater
The Wire,
football,
The Purge. That
football.
season when they did a purge in The Wire was really interesting. It's just
And what I love about Homecoming is how we see all different sects of Greater Valley alumni come together.
Yes.
All the assholes come together. We got the balloon nuts. We got the chocolate starfishes. We got the rusty ham flowers. They are all coming out of the woodwork to come together to embrace the rich history and tradition that is Greater Valley asshole football.
I mean, a lot of the smelly assholes making an appearance this year.
They do.
A lot of the stink
That's the
bomb.
question I was going to ask now. Of course, everybody remembers the smelly assholes. That's what they called themselves. 1999 national champions, the smelly assholes. How many you think they're going to, are they going to be on the sidelines?
Oh, yeah. A lot of the smelly assholes will be on the sidelines. There's a lot of, we'll just see a lot of stink rays and vapes kind of coming off of them.
Kind of like Pigpen from Peanuts, but in real life.
I remember when the smelly assholes went to Woodstock that year. And that really, they're the problems there. They you could see them in the two documentaries on which those pig pen smelly assholes just floating through, just burning things down. But hey, those are our smelly assholes, is what I always say.
That's what I always say to myself, that I feel very grateful. I feel lucky that the spirit of Woodstock 99 is alive at every single Greater Valley asshole game.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the smelly assholes started all the fires.
They did.
When the Chili Peppers were like, man, look at that. It was like, that was all the smelly assholes starting those fires.
And when
That's
the Limp Bizkit said, hey, keep it going, they were like, yeah, we shall. And I loved it. I appreciate it.
My favorite thing on the Woodstock 99 soundtrack, because you said it, is when Flea said, hey, look at that, and immediately went into higher ground.
Smart move. It was a smart move.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, did he have a coach on the sidelines telling him to do that? Because that felt like a smart move right there.
One more score for the football store.
Oh, there's one we hear a lot during every game. Play that again, Scotty. That's my favorite in-game call, I think.
One more score for the football store.
You got to get another score for the football store.
You gotta.
Unfortunately, I missed that legendary Chili Pepper set because I was watching Oleander and Buckcherry on the West Stage.
Who can forget?
You were probably right.
Of course. Speaking of cocaine, I mean, you had to be over there. I mean, I'm surprised the smelly assholes didn't make their way over there, but I imagine there was a faction that made the splitting of the smelly assholes.
You were just being a crazy bitch.
Yeah, and we're not going to hold that against you.
We're not going to hold that against you here on 108.9 The Hawk.
We would never do
But
that.
we do have to do a little business here, guys. So give us 1 second because Art is in the booth. So we got to do it. And here we go.
108.9 The Hawk traffic with Art Spart.
Wow! I hope you like trains, because there are 4 of them derailed into each other, completely blocking all of Scott Ian from Anthrax Boulevard. And wouldn't you know it, it's blocking all traffic from the grand opening of the new Verde Outlet Mall. That mall apparently has it all. Valmart Outlet, Rock Dolls Outlet, Chestnuts Outlet. Now, I don't know how that one works. Maybe it's where some of the dancers go when they age out. Could be. But if you're planning on getting some nuts roasted there, you're going to have to eat them for sustenance in your own stalled vehicle, because you, my friend, are not fucking going anywhere. Outside of that choo-choo mess, everything else looks fine. Smooth rides on 422, Don Henley Street, 833, and over by the Rick Springfield Interchange. I'm Art Smart, and that's traffic on 108.9 The Hawk.
What a legendary voice.
108.9 The Hawk.
That is the legend. Art, they said you're a legendary voice. You want to say hello?
What?
Want to say hello?
What a legendary voice that Art Smart has. It's like Diane Rame and Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a child.
Who knew?
Look at them throwing compliments
Calm
to
down,
Art over here.
Art.
Calm down.
Jesus
buddy.
Christ.
Jeez.
That was like a walrus laughing.
God, that's
Lord,
his
I
laugh.
love that.
That's
We heard
our-
it for the
that's why we
first
try to
time.
not make him
Holy
laugh. It is
shit.
very off-putting. It is very off-putting.
Yeah.
God.
I tell you,
My
I
favorite
gotta.
part about My favorite part about listening to Diane Rehm is that she always sounds like she is slowly dying on the air. It is just magic.
Beautiful. That's our Art Spart.
That's Art slowly dying on the air. Yeah, I tell you, though,
he sleeps here.
Yeah, we fight over which pull-out couch to sleep on.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, are you sleeping here as well, Geoff?
Yeah. The car got repossessed.
Oh my God!
Got it back from Arlo Guthrie.
You got it back from Arlo Guthrie.
Then I realized that he had changed the payment information to his address.
Son of a bitch.
I have no idea where Alice's restaurant is. 18 minutes. That guy does not give you a fucking address. All right, so now I'm stuck here looking for my bills. You would think it would be in there. He fit every other goddamn detail in that song, but nope. So I've been sleeping here because my car. I will get it back, and I would love to get it back because I would love to go to check out those outlets because I heard that the football store outlet down there is just fantastic. The football store is getting points right to the football store every time that the assholes get a point, and it's fantastic.
That is tremendous. That is really great. What, we got to fire one up? Okay, let's do this one. We still got to play all of these sounds. Still waiting for some calls. I would love to have a call.
I called in again, and they said you're negative 47.
Negative 47.
You can reset, but you can't make it negatives. All right, Scotty? It's just not...
Patty cake football man.
Well, there we go. I love that one. Patty cake football man. That reminds you,
I never know what's happening when that happens. What is happening in the game when that happens?
What is happening when you hear...
Can you guys tell me when we hear patty cake?
Patty cake football man.
I think it's a lot of ass slapping. The boys are known for the ass slaps. It's how, instead of calling plays, it's like you slap some ass, and that's how you get the defensive coverage right.
Exactly.
Like 2 ass slaps is a 3-4.
Right.
A
left,
4
a right,
slaps.
and a right. That's a cornerback sneak right there. I think.
Absolutely.
Oh my God! Looks like we do have a caller on the line here. I wanted to let you know, caller, you are caller number 7 out of 108.
Oh no! I really wanted to be caller number 108.
Yeah, I know you're getting close. You were getting close. I'd say try again, but
no, I am going to try again.
Okay.
I'm going to keep trying.
Hey, also CLINT TRENT from AM 960 are on the air with us right now. What do you think about those guys?
Oh, I think that they suck butt for breakfast.
You guys suck butt for breakfast.
How did you know? How did you know I suck butt? How did you know I suck butt for breakfast?
Listen, I'm friends with your mom.
Wow.
And I have to say,
Diane.
She thinks that you're a real piece of work.
Wait a minute. Trent, is that your wife?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Brenda, is that
Brenda,
you?
baby, is that you? Is that you using a voice disguise?
I have gone into witness protection, and I told you, please stop calling me Brenda.
Wow.
Hey, you already went in? You signed the paperwork and everything?
You knew this was coming.
This is a sore spot for Trent because I don't know if you guys know this, but Trent's wife, she gone.
She gone.
Yes, I am. And let me tell you something, Trent. I am not coming back.
No, come on, baby. Please come back.
Well,
baby, come back. Like that player song. Come on, baby, come back. To me.
Well, we're not going to play that on. It's not part of the playlist. It's not part of the playlist.
Sorry.
Brenda, I'm just going to say, keep trying. You're number 8.
Keep calling. I just want to say, kick that man off the air.
I wish I could, but he's got
part of the family.
Boss Ron said to put him in here to talk football, talk pigskin. I gotta have him here. I'm sorry, Brenda.
Baby,
keep on trying.
Baby, I'll get you sweet asshole tickets. Okay, that's our exclusive.
She's gone.
She gone. Oh my God, we're gonna talk more football with these guys.
We may be family, but she's not your family anymore. We're going by legalities here.
Before we get to break here, I do want to say one thing about you guys, and this is a well-known thing here in the station. It's a very small building. You guys are gunning for Stan Pam Phillips.
Oh, yeah, we talking about Stanley Pamley Phillips?
Oh, he's going to fucking hate
relation.
that.
He hates when you use his full legal name.
He's going to fucking hate when you say the full legal name.
Oh.
No relation to Sam Phillips, legendary producer out of Sun Records.
Oh, he's going to be
Tennessee.
even angrier about that. He has a real beef with Sun Records for some reason.
Are we talking about the Vin Scully of the Greater Valley?
Oh, R.I.P., but not to Stanley Pamley. Now you got me
Stanley
saying
Pamley.
it. God
Stanley
damn it.
Pamley's going to, he's going to he's going to come right at me. He's going to go for the throat. That's what he does. He comes up and he
stop
says,
right there and say he was going to come.
No, well, he might.
Wow.
We know Stan Pam Phillips comes dust. That old son of a bitch
God.
can't.
It's like an old cartoon car that just like gave out. It's like a.
Wow.
Well,
I gotta say, you guys are really setting us up, but also you've recovered quite nicely from your wife threatening to leave you, but maybe we're starting to see why she's putting herself in witness protection.
It's illegal. She signed the paperwork. I'm gone. You know, like I can't fight the legalities.
That's illegal. That's what we always say. That is illegal.
Well.
Listen, my guess is she's probably hiding out at her sister's.
Yeah, she probably at her
Or
sister's.
there's a very good chance she's hiding out in Panama. It's Van Halen on 108.9 The Hawk.
Damn.
Well, it's that time of year. College football's right around the corner. And it also means it's time to pay a visit to Petey's Pigskin Paradise, Valverde's premium outlet store for all things pigskin, except footballs. Hi, I'm Petey, and I sell pigskins. Real pigskins. Skinned from pigs' bodies and sold to you by the pound. I gut them, and I skin them, and I sell them to you. Touchdown! Do you want to be an eligible receiver for some high-quality pigskins? Then come to the end zone, and I'll throw you a pass without interception. And by throw you, I mean I'll sell you pigskins. And by end zone, I mean my store. Look, I don't like football. Okay? I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Every year around this time, we get a big bunch of customers because people come in thinking pigskin is a euphemism for footballs. People want to throw around the pigskin while they tailgate or stare at people on a TV while they play football. Usually they're wildly disappointed when they realize, no, we only sell real pigskins, and I don't care about or truly get football. So listen, you can do whatever you want with these pigskins. Throw it around if you want. I wouldn't. They're real heavy. Touchdown! And look, I think I'm using all these football terms right. Again, I'm gonna level with you. People get angry when I don't have anything related to football in my store or commercials, and people also get angry when I do have things related to football in my store or commercials. I can't win, but you will win the Super Bowl if you come buy a pigskin from me. I got them all. Berkshire pigs, Hampshire pigs, mini pigs, Vietnamese pot-bellied pigs, and many more. All skins. What I don't have is Nike, Champion, Wilson, and many more types of footballs. I'm afraid in my path to clarity, I may have made this very unclear. No footballs, only pigskins. So step up to the line of scrimmage, take a snap from the center, and play ball. Wait, is that one baseball? Whatever. Buy a pigskin at Petey's Pigskin Paradise. Touchdown!
Rock Nights, and I finally have 3 guys in the studio with me tonight. Very special Rock Nights. 3 assholes who owe me money. Rick Springfield, Tom Cochran, and the bandana himself, Brett Michaels. Sound off, you fuckers. Who's paying first?
I'll pay. I'm Brett Michaels. It's my bad.
I'm going to say this, Michaels. You better be paying in fucking cash and not bandanas again.
I have some residuals from Rock of Love, but I invested it in NFTs, so I'm not really sure what is actual real money and not, like what's liquid and not what's real,
I'm gonna say hi, Tom Cochran. Of course, you know me.
Life is a Highway is Tom Cochran.
Speaking of Life is a Highway, I owe you money, but my residuals have slowly dipped. Let me just playing that song that often anymore. And then I invested my last residual check into NFTs, so I could give you one of those.
Third asshole in the studio, Rick Springfield. How are you going to pay me back?
Can I get you on the next one? Listen, things are not going great for Rickster over here.
I understand. You could get me on the next one. You can get me on the next one.
Listen, I recently sold all of my royalty rights to Jesse's Girl because I thought that Bop Till You Drop was going to take off. Like, I was talking to the Duffer Brothers, and they were like, we want to use Bop Till You Drop in Stranger Things. and I was like, I'm all for it. Let's do it.
That's what that metal kid was supposed to play at the end, right?
He was supposed to play Bob Teardrop. He was either that or he was going to play Bog Skaggs. It was between that and Bog Skaggs, and then Kate Bush came out of nowhere.
I heard it was going to be your song, and then they went, no, we got to go Skaggs. And then all of a sudden, Kate Bush comes flying in, and then Metallica's like, don't forget about us. And I was like, don't forget about Tom Cochran. Come on.
I texted the Duffer Brothers. I'm like, hey guys, I have some Poison songs that are great. And they just texted back, new phone. Who did?
And that's what you get on Rock Nights, right here every evening at 7:02 on 108.9 The Hawk. Hawk listeners, we hear you loud and clear.
Hello there. This is Mildred Honeycutt, the president and CEO of the Elderly Channel, and I just wanted to thank you nice young men for all the free publicity that you gave us on your radio program. The ratings for our 9:30 a.m. reruns of Walker Tour are at the highest they've ever been. So thanks again, and if you ever want to come down to our studios for some Werther's Originals and a game of Pinochle, you just say the word. Could you play Rag Doll by Aerosmith?
And if you want to talk to The Hawk, all you have to do is go to 1089thehawk.com. Click Talk to The Hawk on the right side of the screen. And before you know it, you'll hear yourself on your favorite classic rock radio station, 108.9 The Hawk. Doodle-doo, 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 doodle-doo. It's like I'm Dwayne Allman over here.
I've always called you the Dwayne Allman.
You've always called me the Dwayne Allman of mouth sounds.
Yes. I'm just like, is there a slide guitar here? Nope.
Nope, it's a mouth sound.
That's a mouth sound.
Oh my God, Ramblin' Man, Allman Brothers Band on 108.9 The Hawk. We still got our boys, Clint and Trent from AM 960 The Ref, hanging out with us, guys. What do you love about football?
You know, I think it's the pageantry, Yeah. The helmets.
Wow,
the
you
jerseys.
sound better. What happened? Did you guys figure out how to use a mic?
We're on AM, so AM
it doesn't
mics,
matter what you sound like.
AM, you might as well just be farting into a microphone like
right, you might as well just use your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were using old bean cans for microphones with strings attached to an outlet.
Whenever I go into AM 960 The Ref, it's literally like I'm looking at equipment that could have been on the set of MASH.
The knobs are huge. They are just like a whole hand to turn it up and down.
Up and down.
I gotta blame our station manager. He didn't set us up. Ebenezer Turd is a real piece of shit.
Wait.
If you ask me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just had a bit of a microphone.
Ebenezer Turd.
Ebenezer, you had the wrong mic on.
I've just influenced by the wall of sound, and I just wanted to have microphones not near your faces, but far away from your faces to create the wall of sound.
Ebenezer Turd.
That's what I want to do for sport. That's what I want to do for sports talk radio.
That's why your hair is so big, too.
Yes, I fit a couple pigeons in there and put my morning green juices in there. It keeps everything nice and warm and toasty.
Just don't fire off a gun in that studio like you did with John Lennon.
Please.
No promises.
Okay.
In my opinion, the worst Beatle.
Really?
The worst of, yes.
Have a seat, Ebenezer. Clint, Trent, make some room here. We gotta.
My favorite Beatle has to be Bailey.
Yeah, Beatle Bailey.
They always say he is the fifth Beatle. Some people say Brian Epstein, but we all know Beatle Bailey is the fifth Beatle.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, oh my God! Thank you for your service, Beatle Bailey.
He served in the Cola Wars.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Then he died
Pepsi
in the Burger
Coca-Cola.
Wars.
Yep. What a burger! It beat him out.
Awooga. Oh my God! Well, we just got an awooga, and it looks like Jeff ran to take a shit. So we're gonna keep things going here. He does that in the middle of the show. He's just like, he gets up. He walks out and he leaves me, the legendary Wisp Turlington, to do all of the interviews. So we've got Ebenezer, we've got Clint and Trent. Now, Clint, Trent, give me a little preview. What do you think this season for the Assholes is going to be like?
You know, they got some really good players, you know, up and down on the offensive line. They got a couple, like, one-star recruits, you know, coming out of high school. So, like, out of 5 stars, they're a bunch of one-stars.
But when you get enough of those together, that makes a 5-star, correct?
Yeah, I'm always telling the boys, hey, a bunch of stars can make a constellation, you know, and that's what you want, you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the offensive line is like Orion's belt.
Yeah. They never line up right, but they sure do try hard, you know.
Oh, yeah, make me feel it.
Oh yeah, make me feel it. When does that come up during the game? I don't know if I've ever heard that during the game. Scotty, is that part of the in-game sounds? Play it again.
Oh, yeah, make me feel it.
That usually happens when there's like a scrum, like when there's a fumble and there's like a big dog pile.
Yeah.
And it just looks like a scene out of Caligula with a bunch of men just touching each other's parts.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, the coaches really emphasize like really getting dirty in those points, you know, because we're the assholes. So they're shitting their pants, so the smell's bad under there.
Yep.
They're pissing on people, you know, to get that fumble, because that you got to get that piss in.
You got to get it. Hey, guys, this will be a fun game while we wait for Geoff to get back from the bathroom. Scotty, fire off some of these sounds, because I don't know the story behind a lot of these sounds. These guys, Clint and Trent, they're going to know exactly where this comes in during the games at Sharney Field and what it means. So here we go.
Here comes the hands.
Here comes the hands. Now, what does that mean?
Here comes the hands has to do with the mentality that the coach likes to instill in the players. And that's it. You want to get your knuckle right up the opponent's asshole to let him know that you mean business. Now, see, you go to Notre Dame, right? In the locker room, when you leave, there's a sign that hangs above the exit that says, "Play like a champion today."
Right. Oh, God.
If you go to the Greater Valley asshole locker room, there is a sign above the door that says, "Put your knuckles up their asshole."
That's right. Because, like, you know, nothing is more uncomfortable than a knuckle in the asshole, you know?
Nothing.
It's like,
nothing.
Fingers are great. Fingers in that asshole, thumbs, pinkies.
I'm hanging out with my best friend in the world, Nick Nolte. And he has very long arms, and he does the finger up the asshole to himself all the time. And then when he gets,
we were extras in North Dallas 40 show.
Really?
Big Nolte fan.
I gotta tell Nick that he loves it.
We were Water Boy 2 and 4.
Wow.
They had 4 Water Boys.
Who played 3
on set? I think it was Rick Moranis.
I think Moranis was Water Boy 3.
Yeah.
Number 1, Alan Rickman.
Yeah, Alan.
Wow.
Your boys like little water.
Was that his line? Was that? Oh my God! It's like he's in here, Trent.
It was that was his first. I mean, that was his first line. I mean, who can forget it?
I'm sorry. Please, we interrupted you. Please tell us your anecdote about your good friend Nick.
I'm just saying, when he gets the knuckle there, he goes, "Uh-oh, that's a knuckle."
I mean,
classic. That's classic.
Nolte.
Classic Nolte.
Classic Nolte.
Classic Nolte.
Uh-oh. Okay, fire off another one. What's this one?
That's a candle in the wind.
And that's a candle in the wind.
That's when a player dies on the field. They'll have when they're carting them off, they play "Candle in the Wind," the new one, not the old one.
That happened 3
English
years
Rose.
ago because
English Rose.
That happened a couple years ago because the third string quarterback Whack Zach got stung by a bee.
No way.
Little did we know
he had a bee allergy.
He had a bee
was
allergy,
allergic.
and he died.
The team doctor did not have an EpiPen on him, and Whack Zach went to heaven. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Whack
Pull
Zach.
one out, send one up.
Yeah.
And it was the inspiration for that Macaulay Culkin film.
I was getting ready to say it was a real My Girl situation.
My Girl situation. Yeah, the producers were. The producers were at the game.
Geoff, thank you for coming back into the studio. I hope it was a great shit. What we're doing? No, it's fine. It's fine. Sometimes
it's fine. I do it too. I have an aversion to dairy.
Ooh,
yeah.
Yes.
We have holes cut out in our chairs just to shit into buckets right here.
This is a good idea. This is what I got to do next time.
Oh, you got an awooga for that. So what we're doing is we're playing some of these in-game sounds just so we can contractually fulfill that. But what Clint and Trent are doing, they're telling us what that means on the field. So guys, I've got another one here.
Don't make me sleep on the couch.
Don't make me sleep on the couch. What does that mean?
Okay, so that's when a coach makes a real bad play call, There's a section of the wives who sit there, and you kind of look over the wives, and
they call it the wives section.
Yeah, they call it the wives section. It's not real it's a great name. Anyway, you look over the wives section, it's like, hey,
little degrading,
I'm trying my best.
Little degrading.
Yeah,
it's
little
like they just section them off in the wives section. Why can't
very gender normative too, right?
Don't
very
like
cisgender.
Like
I know there's a lot of issues with the wives section, but it's a fun name.
The wives section's actually bigger than you would think because we have a lot of Mormon students at Greater Valley University. So a lot of them get married at a very early age so they can have sex past the soaking stage.
Of course.
As many of you might know. I don't know if you guys are on Mormon teen TikTok, I've been learning a lot about soaking and having your friend jump on the bed for you. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a wild ride.
It sounds like a fun ride over there.
Wow, what a ride. That sounds like a real roller coaster.
Wow, it's
like the log flume. It's literally the log flume.
Mormon log flume TikTok. That is fantastic.
And so when the team does a good play, all the Mormon players and the coaches turn to the wives section and they're like,
okay.
And they get a thumbs up if they did well.
Yeah.
And if they do bad, they turn and they go in unison. Don't make me sleep on the couch.
Oh, now I get it.
The rich history. This whole time I thought they were taking a barb at me. I thought they were taking a little jab at
because
Jeff
you're
the
sleeping
Anchorman,
on the
I'm
couch.
sleeping on the couch. I was like, how do they know? But I should have looked at the wives section and all the Mormons.
We're going to fire one more off right now. We may do a few more here in a little bit. What does this one mean, guys?
Tonight's halftime show has been canceled because of norovirus. If you see the marching band, do not go near them.
Tonight's halftime show has been canceled because of norovirus.
I've left at least 100 games because of that.
If you see, and it happens every game. I have not seen the Greater Valley asshole marching band in a very long time.
I see him practice all the time, and then eating at Sharnie's after, always.
No one eats for free at Sharnie's.
Maybe no one's eating for free or not getting norovirus if you're in the band.
What's the deal there? What does that have something to do with football?
Yeah, it's the Nora Jones virus. It's really, it's real subtle and nice. But the halftime, celebrations are kind of hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes people show up. Sometimes the Nora Jones virus hits, and it's just a real trouble.
Oh, maybe we've been mishearing it all this time. That's the Nora Jones virus. They were just using the shortened version. Okay.
My wife told me she actually recently got the Nora Jones virus because we were in the bed and she turned to me and said, "Don't know why I didn't come."
Well.
That's some AM humor, right?
That's some
there.
AM. We don't do that much on FM, guys.
Let me tell you,
we're not used to being heard through their coffee can microphones, but I guess that's what's going on.
Ebenezer's probably turning that one big knob down as fast as he can.
Off or on? That's all it is.
Our AM station has a range of about 0.17 miles, so we have a limited audience. So we really could just say whatever.
Hopefully, your wife is not in those 0.17 miles. That's all I'm saying. If you know what I mean.
Don't make me sleep on the couch.
Well, looking at the Mormons, they're giving thumbs up. Oh,
yeah.
Hey guys.
I mean, I'm really.
No.
You're the guest here.
I'm just excited about the kind of home field advantage that we're going to have on Sharnie Field because I tell you, when we go to the Tyler University Scarves home turf, when we go to the Bennigan's Arena, it is a nut house. First of all, I think it's very strange that an 11-man college football team decides to play inside of an indoor arena. However,
it's just a Bennigan's, though. It's not even an arena. It is a fully functioning Bennigan's.
It's just a distinct advantage. I mean, you have your wait staff running through. You got the kitchen that you have to. The kitchen's the end zone, and that's the toughest part. How to get in there?
It's not home field advantage. That's home field disadvantage in some ways.
Yeah.
I go to Bennigan's all the time with my good friend Nick Nolte, and we sit down, and he's like, "You know what I'm going to order, Wisp?" And I say, "What's that, Nick Nolte?" "Monte Carlo." You ever had a Monte Carlo?
Please elaborate.
That's one of those sandwiches that is it's a ham and cheese.
You can't believe it's a sandwich.
You can't believe it's all covered in mustard, and then it's breaded, and then you dip it in jam.
There is no reason for this sandwich to exist, but that is also, you've told me a million times, that is why Nick looks the way he does in every photo.
It's all he eats.
Goddamn Monte Carlos.
He eats his fucking Monte Carlos left and right, and he's got jam covered all over his face all the time, and I just say, you got to clean yourself up, Nick. You're never gonna.
I think he incorporated his love for Monte Carlos in with his character in the hit TV show Graves.
Yeah, you guys remember Graves?
Of course I remember Graves.
He played Richard Graves.
Yeah,
how could we all forget?
I was on that set for a very long time.
That was his Kojak. Instead of sucking on a dum-dum, he was always sucking on a Monte Carlo. And he didn't eat them. That was the interesting part. He was just sucking on a Monte Carlo.
A lot of people didn't get to enjoy the wonders of the TV show Graves because they did not have Epics in their cable or satellite package.
You got to get Epics.
You got to get Epics.
If you like talent, if you like stuff that's just going to make you say, oh my God, I'm going to sit down and watch this, you got to have Epics.
I tell you, the kids today, a lot of these kids out there, just not to show our age, not to show my hand here, but they're streaming a lot. And you know what? I've been checking out Epics Plus because that is the future there. And I'll tell you something, like these it isn't going to go anywhere. Epics Plus, that is what it's all about.
It's going to be around forever.
Be around forever.
I like
physical media is done, is what the kids are saying, and it's all because of Epics
I like sitting
Plus.
down, watching the Graves pilot, and then I immediately click over and watch Talking.
Perfect pilot. There is no pilot more.
It goes Graves pilot, Cheers,
The Wire,
and Friends.
When you're in
then,
screenwriting class, it's Chinatown, and then the Cheers pilot.
Then the Cheers pilot.
And then the Graves one, and I always scream and I'm start with Graves!
Start with Graves.
Yeah.
That's the one you start with.
I tried to order Epics for my DirecTV package, and they just go, ha, 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 what? It was crazy. I can't believe they didn't.
That's fucking rude.
That's fucking rude.
I was like,
what?
One star. Not coming back here.
Oh, Jesus.
I always tell my friends that Epics Plus is the Chili's 2 of streaming services.
It's free in every airport.
It is the ultimate.
You know, I did tune into your show the other day, and you were yelling about that for 20 minutes.
20 minutes about it.
I heard it, kind of. I almost couldn't understand what you were saying.
I love the Chili's 2, and I love the Applebee's as well.
Oh, God.
My favorite.
Have you ever been?
They're sponsors of the show.
Applebee's as well. That is where they really pull it together there.
Have you ever been to Times Square and gone to the 3-story Applebee's in Times Square? When people say, Wisp, you did radio for a very long time in New York City. Where should I go in New York? I'm visiting New York next week.
Oh, you're talking about the Times Square in New York.
I'm talking, well,
because
I
was about to be like, of course I've been to the 5-level Applebee's in Valverde.
We got an 8-level Sharnies right in the middle of our Times Square.
That's why Flappers is making that mountain of iced tea, that Long Island iced tea. It's so tall because you can order one and get it delivered over.
You get a great meal.
A great meal.
At the 3-story Applebee's or the 8-story Sharnies. Sharnies, no one eats for free.
No one eats for free at Sharnies.
Well, really quickly, guys, we do have to go over to traffic. And then, guys, I hope you're ready. Hold on to your pants. Before we go to break, we're gonna hear a clip. They only gave us a clip. They didn't give us the whole fucking song. We're gonna hear a clip from the latest single from U2. But first, right here on the 108.9 The Hawk Morning Show, it's traffic.
108.9 The Hawk Traffic with Art Spart.
Well, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. But I did see it with my own eyes. And I have to believe it because it is true. Because my eyes don't lies. Traffic is hell down on Rob Halford Avenue because of, get this, monkeys. That's right, monkeys. No one knows where they came from, and no one knows where they got all the hang gliders. That's right, people. Monkeys are flying around on hang gliders over Rob Halford Avenue, and the rubberneckers are not driving because they are too busy looking at all the cool moves these monkeys are doing. I mean, loop-the-loops, barrel rolls, and it even looks like a group of them are doing a choreographed hang glide routine to the green Manalishi with the 2-pronged crown. Now, a lot of people are claiming it is the Fleetwood Mac version, but take it from Art. We are on Rob Halford Avenue. It's the Priest version. These monkeys are thematic. Be the judge for yourself, though, because at least one monkey has a camera attached to his head and seems to be live streaming the entire thing on Twitch.
It's a catastrophe down here, or should I say, monkey-tastrophe. Now, we are all still having a blast watching these monkeys do those tricks. I'm Art Spart, and that's traffic on 108.9 The Hawk.
It's time for weather on 108.9 The Hawk. Cold. Always
So
cold.
Always
Never warm in Valverde.
That's on our sign. Come in. Never warm in Valverde.
Yeah, whenever I do the weather, I just get bummed out.
I know, it's just a reminder, and it's just like, can we change this? It's what it is.
It is what it is.
I
but
don't
you
know
what,
why we're doing it.
Do you know what is what it is?
What is this?
The new single from U2.
Oh, here we go.
It is called Larry Mullen Jr. Sr. Now, of course, Larry Mullen Jr. is he the bassist or the drummer? He's the bassist, correct? Is he the
if
drummer?
it ain't the Edge or Bono, I don't know what's going on with you two. I'm not going to lie to you.
I gotta look
all
that
these
up.
years.
I gotta look that up, but anyway, here's the song. Larry Mullen Jr. Sr. It's easier to be the junior, not the senior. All right. Larry Mullen Jr. Sr. Some people say he smells like potato chips and cedar. Holy shit, I think they got another hit on their hands now. I like that. I liked that Wild Horses song. I did, but
this one might be even better.
Might be even better.
That sounds great. You know, I'm a big U2 fan. I actually just finished listening. I listened to the audio book of Larry Mullen Jr.'s autobiography titled Larry Mullen Jr. Sr. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
What?
And it is...
How did you get a copy?
It is a delight.
How did you get a copy?
I got a friend at Audible that hooked me up.
You got a galley copy. That is fantastic.
I gotta say, guys, I just have to say this. When I hear that track from U2, it's almost like we're back in the glory days. It's football pizza days at Pizza Emporium. That's right, all of the pizzas being served right now have something to do with football. You can choose from pizza that works out, pizza that has a loud mouth, pizza that suffered a very strange leg break on the field, and seeing it on TV will stay with you for the rest of your life. Pizza that watches the tapes, pizza that looks like Joe Namath but not young Joe Namath, pizza that punts, pizza that has tailgated a little too hard and you really should take it home. Pizza that shouts, "Go team!" Pizza that when you sit and think about it is really, really mean. The official pizza of the Greater Valley assholes. Right here at Pizza Emporium. Pizza Emporium, 323 Hawk Street, Valverde.
What happens when a stay-at-home mom decides to team up with a driven businesswoman who just can't find love? Who decides to team up with a recent college graduate who just can't find love? Who decides to team up with a former Black Ops secret assassin to all coach a Pee-wee football team together? Fun! Terry Garr, Shelley Long, Dolly Parton, and Dabney Coleman in No! You're Offsides on Channel 8, your home for great shit.
All he wanted to see was one tattoo.
It's all he wanted.
I don't know if he got to see it or not.
Probably on Cher's butt, right?
It's probably on Cher's butt. It probably just says Greg with one G, and then he's like, "Oh man, no!
Oh man!
Oh man!"
I wonder if
Greg Allman in the studio.
Oh, I thought that was him. I wonder if
man, that's Cher. Cher, you did my name wrong on your buttocks.
I wonder if Cher had to redo that one, just like Johnny with his "Wino Forever" tattoo, you know?
She was like, "If I could turn back down."
Oh, is Cher in the studio?
Cher.
Oh my goodness!
Cher, welcome back to the studio, Cher. Oh no, that's just Clinton Trent.
I'm on Twitter now.
all caps, all emojis,
all caps.
Oh, good stuff, guys. We got to wind up things here in the studio with you. You know, let's go over some of our favorite players in Greater Asshole history, and you tell us, are they still with the program or not? Okay.
All right. Well, we all know that Wackery Zachary not with the team. He's up in heaven throwing bombs to
Bradley Garrett. He was a 2-star recruit. Brad Garrett's son.
Bradley
Garrett.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting name.
BRABLEY.
Brably.
Yeah.
Bradley
Beautiful
Garrett.
name.
So is he still with the program or what?
He's in his 9th year of eligibility. He went to a junior college, then went to a 4-year college, and then went to like an associate's. Like he got his associate's degree.
And then he went to like a trade school to learn how to repair HVACs.
Yeah, and then he went to Phoenix University, which is like an online university. He actually like moved to Phoenix, Arizona. He was a bit confused.
Got the apartment in Phoenix.
Yeah.
It was actually in Desert Ridge, to be specific.
Yeah,
Got the apartment in Desert Ridge. Was like, all right, where's campus?
Yeah, he's like, where's campus? They're like, it's all online. He's like, fuck me.
I gotta say, Wisp, I am loving getting all these facts about these college students because there's nothing weird. There's nothing weird about being invested in college students.
Not at all.
There is nothing weird about being invested in their lives and what they've done for 4 to 9 years.
It makes all the sense in the world that the NCAA is a not-for-profit. They're not making any money whatsoever. It's basically a charity.
They're paupers with the weight of the world on their shoulders, and they're still children, really, in the grand scheme of life. And that's the fun part about it. That's why I love when the alumni come, because there's also nothing creepy about alumni. I love alumni coming.
I took poppers once, and my eyes were dilated.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that's all that happens. Yeah. Your eyes were dilated. That's the only thing that happened with those poppers.
That's all that happens with poppers. Hey, another player I want to ask about, Todd Trent Crick. Is he still part of the team?
Yes, he's been he went from quarterback to offensive lineman to safety. We needed some holes filled. Yeah, he gained 100 pounds, lost 200
Holy
pounds,
shit,
and then regained 250 back. So
real Christian Bale situation right there.
Very much a machinist situation.
That's a machinist football player.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but apples to lose all that weight.
Yeah, apples and cigarettes.
If you want to lose weight, Mom always said apples and cigarettes. I know your parents said the same thing. It was a very big thing in Valverde. Many people died.
Many people.
Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah, Breakfast of Champions.
Breakfast of Champions diet took out a lot of children. Yes.
Hey, Angry Man, you have some favorite football players. Who do you want to ask about? The
I have always loved. Where happened to Frank Blarb? Because Frank Blarb, he was the number one linebacker in my book. Where's the Blarb?
Frank Blarb now works on the coaching staff as a quality insurance consultant. So he makes sure to assure the quality of
just like all the players, just like, are you a quality player? Are you a quality person? And then he's also, he's checking out all the facilities. Like, is this a quality water fountain?
I wondered where he was, but that's the guy that I've been seeing on the sidelines and in the men's room with me, just constantly talking to everyone.
He's also the get back guy, because our head coach loves running onto the field, and he's in charge of pulling him back so that we don't get a penalty.
I mean, because it's really, coaches have no idea of like space and time. They have no idea where they are, and so we need a coach whose full-time job is to just hold him back at all times.
Coaches are like newborn babies. They just don't know no spatial reasoning whatsoever.
No.
They're like newborn babies or drunk billionaires. You need someone shadowing them at all times to make sure that they don't mess stuff up.
Frank Blarb has a lot on his shoulders, then, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, if he goes into a tiny restaurant, I mean, who knows what could happen? Your salsa Verdes could be spilled.
He ends up at one of those Bennigan's games. Watch out, Bennigan's.
You better watch out for your Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
He is like a bull going to China and then going into a shop.
Yeah, like a bull.
That's exactly how that saying is.
That is an old saying we all agree upon.
Like a bull going shopping in China.
The bull gets on a plane and he just goes into any store and he just fucks things up. Now, early when we saw the spring game, everyone was excited. We were still waiting to see if we were going to get the number one recruit here at Greater Valley University. And of course, I'm talking about Randy Splooge. Did he finally sign with the team?
Now, a lot of people don't realize that Randy Splooge comes from a long history and tradition of A-level.
We're talking
Splooges. 5-star quarterbacks.
5-star Splooges.
A-level Splooge on an asshole. That is going to be a good football game.
He's actually a third. His grandfather played in the NFL for the New York Jets and the New Orleans Saints. Both terrible teams.
Hot Splooge was his name, and he just heck of a player. Yeah, HAWT. Hot Splooge. Heck of a player. Just couldn't make it happen in the biggest,
just couldn't find the right fit for a team.
Never could line up.
Do you think Randy's going to do it? Is he going to be an asshole? What's going on?
He's signed a napkin at Bennigan's, and to me, that's as solid as gold.
Solid as gold.
Solid as gold. In the NCAA, that is legally binding, right there.
Legally binding.
Legally.
It's a not-for-profit.
It's a not-for-profit. They're not making any money.
They're just all doing it out of the benefit of their hearts. They're just for goodwill.
They're just taking poppers.
Just taking poppers just to get dilated.
That's the assholes.
That's how it is. That's how the assholes play.
I will say, the eyes aren't the only thing that dilate when you take poppers.
The hands do.
Yeah.
The hands. That's a well-known thing. Your hands do.
Your hands dilate.
I got dilated hands over here after some poppers.
You open up. Your hands really open up when you take poppers.
It's like my thumb's over here. Like, it shouldn't be there. It's basically
That's
up
not
on
the way
my
the thumb
arm, but I've
works.
dilated from the poppers. Hey, guys, we do have to wrap things up. I do want to ask, what's the number one thing for both of you? So I'm going to need two answers here. What's the number one thing you're looking forward to this weekend with the Greater Valley Assholes taking on the Tyler University Scarves?
Yeah, I think, most importantly, I'm just looking for just a good matchup. I think there's these teams, have a long history, but I think, us assholes are really going to put the beat down. We're going to have a lot of alumni in Brad Garrett will be there.
Oh,
confirmed.
So.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Reached out to Ray Romano. He said, "Who dis?" So he not available. He gone. But I'm looking for a real good game, and just hoping for just a big stinky asshole win.
So I just want to say this is going to be a two-part answer to your one-part question.
Wonderful.
First off, I just I'm excited for the environment. I'm excited for the fans. I will say, even though they are technically our rival, the Tyler University Scars fans are just unbelievable. Even though they don't have a good team, they have a great time. They're like loving an elevator. They are living it up when they're going down. And then I want to say the next thing that I'm looking forward to is seeing Stanley Pamela Phillips looking him in the eye and being like, "Dude, you need to retire."
Oh my God!
He gone.
Wow.
He gone. Stan Phillip, he gone. He gotta go. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
You suck, and so does your name. He gone.
He gone.
These are
He's
fighting
just
words.
These are fighting words.
He gotta retire. He gotta step aside because we gotta take over. We gotta be the new voice of the Greater Valley Assholes. We are asshole through and through. We bleed red and brown.
We bleed like you just wiped your ass too many times. We bleed Greater Valley Asshole.
Story of my life.
I have to say, you guys are the true assholes to me in my book.
Yeah.
If you put in Jeff
Thank you, that
Jagerman's
means a lot.
book, you are two assholes, and the only assholes in
Thank
our
you.
picture.
True blue assholes.
True blue assholes.
Yeah,
TBA.
Stan Pan
TBA.
Phillips. Stan Pan Phillips is like a dry wet wipe. He just is useless.
He gone.
He gone.
You heard it here first, people.
Uh-oh.
What's going on? What are you saying over there?
Stan Pan Phillips' car just drove up.
Oh.
You talking about his LeBaron?
Yeah, the
his
LeBaron's
Chrysler LeBaron.
Oh, God. He wasn't listening.
The top doesn't go up. It's stuck. It's rusted.
Oh, no.
Is he? Yeah.
Oh, boys. True blue assholes over here. Get ready.
Oh, man.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Stan Pan Phillips! Oh, yeah!
We forgot. He had a stroke 20 years ago. The left side of your face is.
I'm fine. This is just how I am. Stan Pan Phillips.
Yeah, that is. So we've got the legend, sir. Stan Pan
Clint
Phillips is
Trent.
here.
CLINT TRENT.
Stan Pam, you okay? You sound like Vince D'Onofrio from Men in Black when he's like the roach trying to pretend to be a human.
Do you need sugar, Stan? Do you need sugar?
Yeah, it is sugar
Oh,
water.
it's so funny. I forgot to fucking laugh.
Oh, boy.
You guys do not
that delay on, Scotty, by the way.
understand how to talk about football properly. And you never will. That's why you're stuck on AM 960 The Ref. Because I'm the voice of the assholes. And you will not be the voice of the assholes. First down.
Stan Pam, you gotta go, man. Your voice is shot. I'm telling you, you sound like a southern
Is this
sheriff
Clint or Trent or Rip?
Wow, can't even bother to learn your names.
Oh, Rip keeps saying things to me, and I don't quite understand what he's saying.
You sound like a southern sheriff that's choking on someone's balls.
I'll choke on your balls.
You sound like a walrus choking on a bunch of rocks, you dumb son of a bitch.
Gentlemen, let me be the mediator here. Stan is gone. Oh, wow. No need for mediation because he has left the building in a huff.
Out of there as soon as I saw it. I knew he was coming in. I heard it.
I've never
down the
seen
hall.
fear in your eyes, Wisp, and that was the first time I saw you went running out when
God,
Stan
I
Pam
get the
came
fuck
running
out of
in.
here. I started at the station. I was a very young Wisp Turlington, and I started at this station, and oh my God, I was scared of him as a child. I'm even more scared of him as a senior citizen. Hey, caller on the air, your caller number 107. Tough break.
But you.
Tough break.
No,
Wait, is this Stan Pam Phillips' daughter?
No.
Wait a second.
No.
No, this is Brenda. I think this is Brenda. Is this Brenda?
I think again
I think
we
that's
are
your wife.
hearing.
Now,
Maybe is that you? I thought you were a child.
No. This is why we had to get a divorce. Because every time I walked into the room, you would say, you would say, is that a small child? And I would say, no, that is your wife. That is your wife.
Baby, just use them white out on the legal docs and just white out your signatures. Come on, baby, just white them out.
I will not. You know I press down very hard when I sign anything.
You know, they've got those whiteouts that's just kind of like it's like a little, it's like a piece of tape that's white out. You could do that. That works very well.
That'd be nice and easy.
I know.
That would be nice.
That could be pretty good.
Yeah, it could be good.
Hey, Brenda, baby, do you still have that pink Bo Jackson Raiders jersey I gave you? Come on now.
I do, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to light it on fire right now, unless you let me be called 108.
Someone's in the doghouse.
I think
come on.
Light it on
remember
fire.
that time? Remember that time I went?
I just have to say, I do not remember. And also, this is the worst hour of radio I've ever listened to.
Wow.
Never have these men back. Never, ever have these men back.
Ever?
Baby,
Ever?
Ever? Never.
Ever?
Ever.
Ever?
Ever.
Ever?
Baby.
Ever?
Baby.
Ever?
Baby. Baby.
Forever. Ever.
Baby.
Ever?
Baby.
You know my name.
Baby.
Ever?
Baby. Brenda.
Ever.
Baby Brenda. Baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
No.
Baby.
See, again,
baby.
confusing me with small children.
Baby.
You think she's a baby, Brenda?
Wow. Interesting.
Baby. Do you remember that time we went to the Looney Tunes store?
I
and
will
I bought
never
you that
forget.
Tweety Bird thong?
I will never
Yeah, but-
forget.
Come on now. Let's remember the good times.
Yeah, I don't think they're good times. They're coming back here.
I gotta say, Wisp, we are watching a marriage fall apart, and someone who also did not win the Trap the
I'm
Eagles
sorry,
contest.
Brenda. We're gonna have
it's
to
a
say
double
goodbye.
shot.
Double shot of
don't
sadness
like it.
there.
I will try back later.
Well, you got to be the person right after this, so we'll see what happens.
You know, I really wanted to know if she still had that Tweety Bird thong. That sounded like a lovely gift.
It was a gift.
It's a gift, all right.
It costed $47.95. I remember the receipt. I still have it in my pocket.
Oh shit! We forgot one thing here. I'm an asshole. I'm a real asshole here.
Yeah, I've been in room 42 the whole show, guys. You guys haven't even come to me.
Oh, Jason.
Once
hey, buddy.
at all.
How's room 42 been doing? You got any feelings on assholes?
I have no feeling. Yes, I have feelings on assholes. It's you two.
Wow, I've set myself up.
I'm in this fucking room. There's a desk. Yay.
Right.
Mm-hmm. There's not even a chair. There was just a microphone.
Sorry to hear that.
Break.
Yeah.
Oh God, is that CLINT and TRENT?
Yeah, they've been
you
here the
guys-
whole time.
How are you? Good to see you.
You guys had CLINT
How
and
are you,
TRENT
Jason
on. These
Gore?
guys are complete fucking assholes.
Big fans, Jason Gore loved
Yeah.
Dead Dad's Club. Saw it at the UCB Theater in Chelsea back in the day.
We took a trip to New York City. Like, no, we don't want to see Broadway. We do not want to
No,
see
you wanna go-
Times Square. We want to go
You
to
want to walk
UCB
basically
Theater.
into the river to see some comedy, right?
Yeah.
we wrote a Yelp
That's great.
review about your show.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
we
Well, maybe
did.
you guys aren't completely terrible.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great. 5 stars.
5 stars.
Let's see again.
And then we went and bought some Lunchables at the Christie's upstairs.
Yeah, it's so convenient. It's
Oh, it's
like
so
if you're hungry, you can just go upstairs.
You go there.
convenient.
I always like seeing a show at UCB Chelsea, going upstairs and paying $42.95 for a pint of Ben and Jerry's.
That is what it's just the
great.
prices always
Well, that's
seem
great,
right for
guys.
that
This is
seafood
good.
salad up there.
Yeah, so broadcasting live from room 42, I'm Jason Gore on 108.9 The Hawk.
He did not sound happy.
Did not sound. I feel like we're in the doghouse ourselves. You're not the only one over there.
Again, doghouse again. If you're gonna have love in a doghouse, there's a better place where you can have love, Jeff.
I'm gonna guess an elevator.
In an elevator. That's right. It's Aerosmith at 108.9 The Hawk. Go assholes!
Go assholes!
And now we're in the interview. Now we're real people. Woo. We are real
now
people. I am Jason Gore.
Now we're real people.
And this is Jeff, not the angry man, Garlock. And this is...
He's a little angry. He's more grumpy.
And this is
perturbed.
James Coker and Marshall Stratton.
How are you?
Hello. Good to see you. Welcome.
We're now speaking into an actual microphone.
Yes.
That's plugged
Right.
in.
Very excited.
So for the first, listeners will hear a difference in sound quality because it was a 2-mic situation.
2-mic situation.
All we need is 2 mics.
Yeah.
Our favorite Nas song.
Right.
No, man, it's so great to have you guys on here. You guys have done these He Gone characters for a long time, so we're glad that we were able to bring them to the Verde Valley Radio
Universe.
Partners cluster. And it's really funny that we were going to do He Gone for so much of the show. We didn't get into it until the last segment.
No.
Yeah, I mean that's what the fans want. It's like it's like the end credits of a Marvel movie.
Right.
That's
We all basically joined the Avengers.
It was that Howard the Duck moment from whichever Marvel movie came out that showed that they were going to do Howard the Duck again.
Right. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. Coker and Stratton, we've known you guys for so long. We all came up at the same time at UCB Theater. That's why UCB Theater comes up so much in The Hawk, I think.
Yeah, that's why we have an outpost in Valverde.
It's UCB Val. So everybody can go and take a look.
Well, I think we came up the same time as Jason. I think Jeff had been teaching sketch there for 30 years.
Something like that.
We were taking class.
Yeah. You came up with trying
to pull it off.
He came up with Elaine May and Mike Nichols.
Definitely.
Two original members.
Viola
of the UCB4.
Spolin were teaching sketch together.
Yeah. Jeff's had tenure for decades.
And there's nothing better than UCB tenure. It pays off. Like, it just truly, when they stop returning your emails out of nowhere and don't have you on the mailing list,
that means you're
that's what it was all about. Yeah, I'm tenured. Officially
you are tenured.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
So guys, you are legendary comedy duo, and I love you guys so much. We've done so many shows together.
We used to use the Bridge and Tunnel shows.
Bridge and Tunnel shows all the time.
Marshall was dating one of the tunnels.
Dated a tunnel.
And we heard a tunnel because Brenda is your real life wife.
That's right.
Danielle Grace.
Danielle Grace, comedian extraordinaire. The love of my life.
Yeah.
Also one of the tunnels.
One of the tunnels.
Yeah.
I was the bridge.
Yep.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
But
it's a penis vagina thing for people who aren't getting it.
Yeah. If you get it.
I never knew that.
That was about as subtle as an Aerosmith lyric. Good going.
Yes. Yeah.
Ragdoll.
Penis and a vagina.
So Coker, you're in Los Angeles. Stratton, you're in New York. What's going on with you guys comedy-wise these days? I mean, that's a tough question because we're all kind of in a weird area with even doing comedy in a pandemic.
Yeah. We wrote a movie in the last year and a half.
Oh, hell yeah.
Based off of a video game that we do not have the rights to. But
No, not at all. We got to call Joe Nintendo about the rights to this thing.
Yeah, but we wrote a movie based off the video game Punch-Out.
Okay.
Which we think is hilarious, but will never get made because we don't own the rights to that game, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And
I think once we kind of finish the round of pitch meetings where it's going to be just pretty quick, like no in the room.
We're pitching to Epix Plus.
Yes.
We're pitching to Chili's too.
Bowl attached.
We're gonna pitch. We're gonna pitch to Discovery Plus. We're gonna put the Property Brothers in there. It's gonna be really great.
There you go. Is it from the perspective? Is the camera always behind the boxer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, for all the fight scenes, for sure. It'd all be like kind of 8-bit stuff and 8-bit music throughout. And
yeah, we're thinking of trying to like go after Richard Kind for Lil Matt.
Oh, there you go.
Now, is it based off of Punch-Out or Mike Tyson's Punch-Out or Buster Douglas's Punch-Out? Or is it like that a trilogy?
No, Buster Douglas was never Punch-Out. It was Mr. Dream.
Mr. Dream, yeah.
It didn't be. You're right. It just became Mr. Dream.
Right. Wow.
It's either or, so we have like Mike Tyson and then into parentheses or Mr. Dream.
Or Mr. Dream,
Cool.
who, producer, you choose.
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta reach out to Mr. Dream, the fictional character, see if he's interested.
Yeah, he might be available.
If you can make it like a 4D movie and the audience gets to like train Mac during when he's on a bike, they just have to press a button very fast.
Oh, yeah.
Really get them involved.
Yeah.
That's what the kids want these days, is to get involved.
It's true.
Oh, man.
That's a free idea.
We gotta,
you just take that one.
We'll call Joe Nintendo and we'll set it up. Yeah.
Well, we talked a lot of college football here on the show. That's a first for 108.9 The Hawk. And this is coming out right when all of the teams are probably starting their first games for the season. Who do you like college football-wise? Who are your teams?
I went to the University of Tennessee, so I like
guy.
them. I'm from Memphis originally, so I'm a Tennessee boy. I think they're going to be pretty good this year. Might finish in the top 2 in the SEC East. We'll see.
And then what about you? Coker, are you a big college football guy or not really?
I grew up in Dallas, and everyone, unless you had like family ties to the university, was sort of like a default University of Texas Longhorns fan. But I casually follow college football, even though we have these characters that are really into it. I'm not that into it.
James will sip tea and kind of watch like, this is good.
Okay.
Yeah,
just very casual.
Oh, look what he did. Look what he did.
Yeah, would you look
Oh,
at
wow. My football team is Virginia Tech Hokies. They've got a new coach this year. Who knows? Who knows?
They're always in the run.
Yeah, there is a bar in Blacksburg that we kind of stole called Big Owls. So that's why we have gigantic owls here in Valverde, just to kind of make it. We have to have you guys back on once we get to like bowl season to see how far the assholes go.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, I love that.
What do you think? Do you think the prospects for the assholes are good? What bowl do you think they're going to make?
I think they're going to probably make, the Warm Insure Bowl. Presented by Capital One.
Yeah,
perfect.
Bowl.
Warm Insure Bowl.
Yeah, it just depends on how the season goes. Like, if they go like 8-3, 9-2, maybe they'll get the Warm Insure Bowl.
I hope they do.
But if they just go like 6-6, 7-6, like 8-5 or whatever, like maybe they'll be like in the Brazzers.com bowl. So the world's best bowl game.
Brazzers. Oh, well, guys, thank you so much for coming on. Any plugs? Anything you want to plug? Plugs? It's a tough thing, too, because I don't really have anything to plug outside of this because of the pandemic. I ain't doing no shows.
James, go ahead. You have stuff to plug?
No, nothing to plug. I'm gonna be in the next season of Mythic Quest.
Oh shit!
That's something to plug.
Unless my part got cut, but I filmed 2 episodes.
Oh, that rules, dude.
Hopefully, I make it.
I hope so too, man.
Yeah,
into the thing. Yeah, so we'll see.
I write for this YouTube channel called Sour Pickles TV.
Okay.
So doing a baseball. There's like a bunch of sketches about pop culture and stuff. It's real super fun stuff, and I've got a baseball sketch coming out soon. So,
Hell yeah!
Check it out. Sour Pickles TV on YouTube.
That's right. Sour Pickles TV on YouTube.
They got a great Star Wars sketch.
I have seen that. I do like that. I do like that Star Wars sketch.
Thank you.
Very cool.
So check it out. It should be out probably early October for the World Series playoffs.
Hell yeah!
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Well, Coker Stratton, thank you so much for being with us. Of course, you can listen to 108.9 The Hawk wherever you get podcasts. You can check us out at 1089thehawk.com. Jeff, what should they do? If they go on Apple Podcasts, what's a good thing they could do to help our asses out?
Give us a 5-star review, please.
Oh, my God.
And then could you write just something, just like a line or two that's just like best podcast ever or I love classic rock. If you're thinking of anything lower than 5, get out of town.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Just
you
don't
have
waste
to
your
do
time.
it.
What kind of crazy life are you living where you're walking around giving less than 5 reviews?
Yeah.